Women send sexual signals constantly, but most of them happen below the radar of conscious awareness. These are not deliberate seduction moves, but rather biological responses her body makes when attraction turns physical and intense. Most guys completely miss these cues because they're subtle and easily overlooked, but once you know what to look for, you'll never wonder if the chemistry is real. Here are 7 sexual signals women flash without even realizing they're doing it. Number 1. Pupil dilation. Her pupils dilate when she looks at you. Pupil dilation is a physiological response to emotional stimulation, especially attraction. When dopamine levels spike in her brain, her pupils expand automatically even in normal or bright lighting conditions. If she locks eyes with you and her pupils are noticeably wider than the lighting, requires she's emotionally engaged and possibly aroused. This response is completely involuntary, which makes it one of the most honest signals there. Her nervous system is literally broadcasting that she finds you rewarding and exciting on a biological level. The dilation of pupils also increases her field of vision, subconsciously signaling a readiness to engage more deeply and connect on multiple sensory levels, which enhances intimacy and attraction. Neck or wrists. Number 2, she exposes her neck or wrists. These areas are soft, vulnerable, and rich in nerve endings. Revealing them subconsciously signals comfort and openness with you. She might tilt her head to one side, brush her hair aside to show more neck, or lift her arm behind her head in a way that exposes her underarm and wrist area. Wrist exposure while holding a drink or adjusting clothing often accompanies flirtatious energy. In evolutionary psychology, showing these vulnerable areas suggests trust and invites intimacy. Her body is communicating that she feels safe enough with you to display areas that would normally be protected. This subtle display also serves as a silent invitation to closer proximity and physical contact, which deepens emotional bonding and signals her receptiveness. Number 3. Voice. Her voice gets softer and slower. Arousal and emotional connection cause changes in vocal patterns. Her voice drops slightly in pitch and slows down in pace. This isn't about trying to sound seductive consciously. It's a nervous system response to rising oxytocin and other bonding chemicals. She may start conversations playful and upbeat, but as attraction builds, her tone drops into something warmer and more drawn out. This vocal shift often happens when she's fully tuned in and wants your complete attention focused on her. The change in vocal tone also makes her sound more intimate and trustworthy, which naturally draws you closer on an emotional level and creates a stronger connection. Number 4. Fidgeting. She fidgets with rounded or personal objects. Playing with rings, bracelets, wine glasses, or phone cases isn't always boredom. It's often self-soothing behavior that reflects building internal tension. The repetitive movement mimics touch and provides an outlet for the physical energy that builds up during attraction. When a woman is drawn to someone, her fingers naturally gravitate toward these almost sensual, repetitive movements. These micro-gestures act as unconscious outlets for physical anticipation and nervous excitement that she needs to release somehow. This behavior reveals her body trying to regulate heightened emotional arousal and signals that she's processing intense feelings that may soon translate into more direct forms of engagement. Number 5. Cross and uncross. She crosses and uncrosses her legs toward you, shifting leg positions. During conversation can be a powerful, instinctive cue that most men miss completely. When she recrosses her legs in your direction, it subtly aligns her body orientation with yours and creates more visual focus toward you. This positioning often exposes more of her leg line, which is a classic subconscious signal of interest. This behavior typically intensifies when attraction is building and she's trying to manage the physical energy that comes with romantic excitement. By adjusting her posture, she's not only showing interest but also creating an unspoken invitation to closeness and connection that heightens intimacy. Number 6. Mirroring. She mirrors you, then adds her own flair. Mirroring is a subconscious way of building. Rapport. And women do this instinctively when they're emotionally drawn in. If she mimics your posture, gestures, or speech, rhythm, her brain is syncing with yours on multiple levels. But here's the key difference: if she follows that mirroring with a distinctly feminine gesture like a hair-toss lip bite or knowing smile that's emotional escalation. It's her brain shifting from "I feel connected and safe" to "I feel something deeper and more exciting." This combination shows that she's not only comfortable but also increasingly invested in creating a unique emotional and physical chemistry that moves beyond mere friendship. Number 7, she touches her lips, neck, or collarbone. These are highly sensitive areas connected to her nervous system, and touching them often indicates heightened body awareness. A light touch or brief caress in these zones usually means she's becoming more conscious of her physical self in your presence. This behavior typically isn't a conscious seduction move. It's more like a release valve for nervous energy or growing attraction. The touching becomes more pronounced when she's trying not to be too obvious about her interest but can't completely suppress her body's responses. These subtle touches are a physical manifestation of her emotional state and suggest she's increasingly comfortable with intimacy and physical closeness. What makes these 7 signals so reliable is that they're all rooted in autonomic nervous system responses that are extremely difficult to fake. Convincingly, her conscious mind might be playing it cool, but her biology is responding to attraction in ways she can't fully control. Now you know what her body is really telling you when attraction turns physical. But there's one phrase that's even more direct. Subscribe. That secret code is coming. Next. For more insights into human behavior, hidden truths, and fascinating psychology, subscribe to Dark Facts 2.0, where we decode the mysteries behind everyday interactions and reveal what your body language really means.